Toronto, the city of cold winters and warm hearts, where every beat, every rhythm, every dance step seems to carry the echo of somewhere far away, has quietly become one of the most powerful forces in Afrobeats' global expansion. It's almost poetic when you think about it. A city known for its diversity, for being a melting pot of cultures and stories, is now at the center of a sound that was born thousands of miles away in Lagos, Accra, and Port Harcourt. Afrobeats didn't just arrive in Toronto, it evolved here. It grew new wings, and the impact of that transformation is being felt across the world. When people talk about Afrobeats going global, they usually mention London, Lagos, maybe New York. But those who really know the culture understand that Toronto plays a unique role, one that can't be replicated. Because here, Afrobeats isn't just music, it's identity. It's a language that connects first-generation Africans to their parents' homeland and second-generation kids to a part of themselves they never want to lose. From the moment you step into a Toronto Afrobeats event, you can feel it. The DJs spin records that blend old-school Niger classics with the newest Amapiano grooves. The crowd sings word for word, from Burna Boy to Wizkid, from Asake to Thames. You see Caribbean flags waving alongside Nigerian and Ghanaian ones. You hear Yoruba phrases shouted out over beats mixed with Jamaican patois. It's not just a party, it's a spiritual link between continents. And it's this fusion, this energy, that has positioned Toronto as a global amplifier for Afrobeats. The city's artists, DJs, and promoters have built a bridge between Africa and North America, making sure the sound doesn't just stay in one region, but resonates across borders. Take the likes of AJ Styles, DJ Magic Flows, DJ Havel, and DJ Damager. They aren't just entertainers. They're cultural ambassadors. Every night they spin, they're rewriting what it means to be African in the diaspora. They're showing the world that Afrobeats isn't a trend. It's a movement that continues to evolve with every immigrant story, every diaspora dream, every dance floor anthem. When Burna Boy sells out a stadium in Toronto, or when Wizkid brings thousands to sing Essence under the night sky, it sends a clear message to the world. Afrobeats isn't just thriving, it's dominating. And Toronto has become one of its beating hearts. Even Canadian artists are feeling the pulse. Singers and producers are finding ways to blend the rhythmic balance of Afrobeats with R&B, pop, and dancehall. You can hear it in songs by Nonso, Amadi, Teen, and even mainstream artists experimenting with that Afro-fusion groove. Toronto's multicultural sound has opened up new possibilities. It's where the African diaspora's creativity meets Western production and global ambition. And then there's the infrastructure, the promoters, event organizers, and local businesses who keep the culture alive year-round. From Afrobeats brunches to summer day parties, from fashion pop-ups to record-release events, Toronto's scene operates like a living organism. Every piece, every DJ, designer, influencer, and restaurant plays a role in pushing the movement forward. It's also important to recognize that this didn't happen overnight. Back in the early 2010s, when Afrobeats was still breaking into international awareness, it was the diaspora in cities like Toronto that helped sustain it. People were burning CDs, sharing tracks, and blasting songs at house parties long before mainstream radio ever caught on. Toronto's Africans and Caribbeans nurtured Afrobeats before it became cool to the rest of the world. Now, that groundwork has paid off. The city stands as a hub for Afrobeats excellence, a launchpad for global collaborations, and a destination where major stars want to perform. Toronto's unique energy has not only expanded Afrobeats' audience but also given it new textures, new accents, and new stories to tell. So when we talk about the global expansion of Afrobeats, let's give credit where it's due. Lagos gave the world the rhythm. London amplified the brand. But Toronto gave its soul in North America. Toronto made it feel at home, even thousands of miles away from Africa. And that's why every artist, every DJ, and every fan who contributes to this culture in the city is part of something much bigger than they realize. They're not just part of a scene, they're part of a global cultural revolution. Toronto isn't just watching Afrobeats grow. Toronto is Afrobeats growing. If you've made it this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment letting me know your favorite Afrobeats moment in Toronto. Because this story, the story of how Toronto helped take Afrobeats to the world, is still being written.